that red light on?
Yes.
Red light's on. Recording. Yeah, we're all good.
Nice. All right, then welcome to Patreon.
We're back. We're back with the continuation of mailbag question. This is for the real deals.
We got the heater on.
Yeah, dude. This could. Who knows? Who knows what we got cooking here?
All right, this one's a two-parter.
Whoo!
What feels cooler, people saying they like your music or they like the pod? At first I thought it's undoubtedly music.
Oh.
Because that's the thing that we put so much time and effort into, whereas this is relatively effortless.
Okay.
I know you have to do some technical stuff that I don't understand, but this is kind of just like, it's not like we plan much for this.
No. It's more just clicking.
So it's definitely less work put into this than music.
Mm-hmm.
Probably music, but at the same time, if someone compliments the podcast, that's like, oh, I like your guys' personalities.
That is true. They just like us.
I don't know. That's a good question. I like it both, as long as someone's not annoying about it.
I think I like the music is definitely, because here's the thing, the podcast I probably wouldn't do if there wasn't music. Like I wouldn't want to be known as a podcast guy, really. Like, and it's hard to get started just like be a podcast guy.
For sure.
Few and far between. So it's nice to have that kind of. That's why I always thought it was cool when comedians did podcasts, because it's like some sort of way, like, oh, I like this comedian, and they have something else. You kind of dive deeper into them.
We need comedians on here.
We do need comedians on here. I was thinking about, there's got to be some like Philly comedians that are actually kind of good.
Comedians,
if you're the Patreon, or if you know any. But yeah, I'd say band, music, but whenever anyone says anything about the podcast, it always feels good too. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, so I guess both, but I guess overall music is cooler because we do put a lot of effort into that. The second part of that question is, I know you've said the annoying things about playing shows / touring, but what is something about playing live that you love, in parentheses, besides getting paid?
Pussy.
Yeah, honestly,
drowning in it.
Yeah, getting ass.
Yeah, this is a good Patreon one, you know?
What do you think we do this fucking... we do this music shit because it's fun?
It's like
we do it so we can fuck.
It's like the Creed music video, and homie, they're just in the back room and just like chicks are just all around them, and then they go play a rock show.
That's a Creed music video?
Yeah, there's a Creed music video. Might be Can You Take Me Higher song. I'm pretty sure it's that music video.
No way.
Yeah.
No, that's the one where he's like on the edge of the cliff.
No, that's
I know you're thinking it's not though. I know you would think that's what it is, but it's not.
I'm drinking. No, dude, Can You Take Me Higher is the one where they're on the stage. Let's go there. If it's not that one, it's another video, but there is that video where they're in the backstage. Chicks are just all over them, and they're like, all right, babe, about to rock it to a sold out like theater.
Well, they probably did rock it.
Yeah, they did rock it.
Right, here's like this one. This person sent a few of them.
Okay.
You own a soda fountain that has 6 dispensers.
Okay.
Which 6 sodas are you stocking up on? Can be anything. Coke and Pepsi products can coexist together.
Coexist. Okay, so you're not gonna like this one. I think I want Baja Blast, dude. Wait, is this for our own personal use?
Yeah, you own a soda fountain that has 6 dispensers.
I want Baja Blast in mine.
For the bitches.
For the bitches.
Bitches love Baja Blast.
They can't believe it. I want a Baja Blast. I'll just go first. I want a Coke. Regular Coke for my homies, because some of my homies just like regular Coke. Me, personally, I want a DC in there. Diet Coke, that's 3. Dude, I want a Squirt. I want Squirt in there. I like me some Squirt.
Okay.
All kinds of Squirt, baby. Let's say that's 4. I want a root beer. I need a root beer. What kind of root beer I want? A&W. On A&W.
Here's a question I don't know about the answer to this, but do we think that it's limited to Coke and Pepsi products, or can it be any soda?
It could be in my head it's any soda. But there is some others, those bougie ones that are pretty good.
There's a really good I've talked about it before. A draft root beer that I can find sometimes that is like the perfect root beer in my opinion. It's not too like, I don't love like a overly creamy root beer. It's like a crisp root beer. I love it. I would have that, Diet Coke. I guess like you said, Coke Classic for the boys.
For the boys. I like a wild cherry Pepsi. Wild cherry Pepsi fucking slaps.
It's the superior cherry cola.
Yeah, dude,
it's crazy
so
to say.
good.
I don't know why, but cherry Coke is not as good as cherry Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't know why. You know what? I do know why. Pepsi is sweet. That's more sweet than Coke.
Yeah,
so
it's
just like
more mellowed out.
it just connects, man. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like Pam Ann and Tommy Lee. It just makes sense, you know.
That is true.
It just makes sense. I think I'd have that. I think I might be at 7 there. Maybe I have a slot for one more, but
I would have like a Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite.
From when me and my friends are trapping and we want to sip on some lean, trying to whip up some dirty Sprite.
You need that lean.
Yeah, I don't know. But I would have that really good root beer, Diet Coke, regular Coke,
The classics.
Sprite. Yeah, honestly, I'd have some classics. I wouldn't have anything crazy. I would have maybe like a good grape soda. I love
grape soda's
a
good.
Welch's grape
That
soda
shit slaps.
with a good slice of pizza.
That hits, man, dude. That ignites something in my brain that just sets me on fire in a good way.
This person also asked, what current band, this is a you question, what current band should Disney replace Aerosmith with on the Rock and Roller Coaster?
Oh, I saw that one. I was going to answer that one on the main feed.
I have an answer.
What should they replace them with? Let me.
My answer is, I think Angel Dust.
Angel Dust would be good. First off, the ride's super short, so an Angel Dust song
it's fast.
makes sense.
I feel like that would be like they got like kooky vibe. They could really quirk it out on the ride. I think it'd be a good fit.
Let's
I
run that
think
up.
Angel Dust needs their own Disney ride.
Let's run that up. I mean, Jerdis would be amazing on. Did we go on that ride?
We
when
did,
we were there?
yeah.
It's a fun ride, but you know how they have the whole act in the beginning.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Jerdis would crush it on
That's
that
what I mean.
shit.
I feel
dude.
like that group of people would be really good for that. That ride is one of the only ones that I kind of remember, and I remember liking it a lot and thinking that was a good coaster, but it was literally too short. I know that's like the point, but like
it is inside, to be fair. So like, how big can you really make a roller coaster?
it's Disney World. Make the building bigger.
But isn't it fucking nuts? That you take off and you look around, you're like, holy shit! There's a roller coaster inside a building, and I'm doing loops and shit. Could be bigger. I agree.
Dude, make the building, just
I
like
agree.
fucking. I need to work at Trader Joe's. They need to make Trader Joe's bigger.
Trader Joe's bigger. Disney World needs to make Rock and Roller Coaster bigger. Yeah, that's a good answer. Man, I was not thinking of like current, like local, not local, but like
People we know.
people we know kind of band. But yeah, it has to be something fun. It has to be something exciting. I'm going with Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
I just want to see Dua Lipa and
That is true.
that pre-show kind of thing.
Yeah, any hot
Sexy.
girl will do.
Perfect.
But all due respect to these chicks, she's not really rocking.
She's not rocking. Who's the rock chick? Like Kelly Clarkson? Since you've been gone.
Currently, I think it's probably like who is her?
Who's the rock chick? Oh, that girl from Spirit Box. I don't know.
Yeah,
This is
probably.
Patreon.
Maybe Paramore.
Yeah, Paramore. I saw I was watching Bring Me the Horizon headline like a stage at Rock AM somewhere in Germany. Normally not my thing. It like popped up. I was watching like an FYA video and then that popped up. Like it just came next. And I started I was like, oh, like I was doing something, it was just playing. Dude, it was their live show was fucking sick. I was like, holy
What
shit.
year was it?
It was from last year.
Oh.
It was over the summer. I was like, dude, it kind of rocked, dude. They looked like fucking rock stars. I mean, I know they are, but like, homie was wearing this like crazy looking thing. I was like, yo, this is kind of sick. Am I super into Bring Me the Horizon now? No, but like, thought it was kind of cool.
Dude, did you just become a Bring Me the Horizon?
No,
fan?
I've been I was Bring Me the Horizon when I was 15.
That's true.
They'd sound a lot different than when I was into them.
Are there any bands / musicians you initially dismissed for not liking them, but later you got into them? For some reason, got into them is in quotes, but
Not Bring Me the Horizon because I wasn't.
probably a lot of them, to be honest.
So dismissed and then liked. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bands like that where it's like this band's lame and then you dig into their discog and you're like, this kind of slaps. You know what band that I haven't felt this way, but I know people feel this way. Modest Mouse. That their like famous song. That shit sucks. But apparently they're like a great band.
I don't buy that at all. That's my least favorite song of all time.
That's what I'm saying. That song sucks ass. Where it's like, no, thank you,
dude. As soon as I hear it, I'm like in a bad mood. It sucks. I hate it that it has that power over me, but like I really fucking hate that song.
We won't go there anymore. But
float on. Dude. This shit sucks. Anytime someone defends Modest Mouse to me, which John Simmons is one of those people, I'm just like, dude, I'm not even trying to hear it. Like, the rest of their discography could literally be listenable and good, and I just couldn't fuck with it because I have that one song, and it like gives me a bodily response that I just want nothing to do with. I hate it so much. So I guess I don't have a good answer to that question. A lot of them, but probably a lot of music I dismiss at first.
Who is the youngest person you've ever met? Prize Horse. All Prize Horse. They're the youngest person I've ever met. 1000%. I never felt older in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm not an old guy, but
Prize Horse is the youngest people we've ever met.
I was like, holy shit. My generation's I'm in a different generation. Holy crap. Let's see. I didn't even read this one. I'm just going to read it. It might suck. Have either of you ever found yourselves in a highly critical and embarrassing situation where you had to hide your boner in public? Like, if the news got out, it would be life-ending? I love the show. Fuck yeah. I liked where it was going. Then I was like, boner.
I mean,
highly embarrassing. I'll stop at highly embarrassing situation.
I mean, I guess gym class, like you're just chilling and you're just kind of sitting there, not for any reason. You kind of start to chub up, and then it's like, oh, dude, it's gonna be my turn to try to do a pull up.
Yeah, and you gotta tuck it up.
And then it's just like, I'm gonna be not only am I gonna be stiff, but I'm not gonna be able to do fucking 2 pull ups. But other than that, I mean, dude, none of that is life ending though. Like you can live that down. Just having a boner, you could just be like, imagine if. When you're in high school, you knew that you could just, anything that was embarrassing, you could just be like, okay, end.
Yeah.
And then no one would have any power over you. It's like.
Be awesome.
Yeah, but like you just don't have that.
You don't have that knowledge.
Yeah, you don't have that mental fortitude when you're.
Like, you ever hear people being like, oh, if I could go back in time, things would be different. But I think you'd still be embarrassed, but just like. You might handle the situation better.
Oh, for sure. If it happened to me now, if I was at the bank and I got rock hard.
I'd be like, fuck yeah.
If I just got rock hard, I'd be like, put the money in I'd pass right now, put the money in the bag. I have a gun in my pants.
I don't have a gun. I swear it's not a banana. My dick is super hard. I'm sorry.
I would go to security and be like, before you tackle me to the ground and handcuff me, this is just my erection. This is not a gun. It's not a concealed weapon.
You ever been in a gym class? Like, it happens, bro.
No, I've never been in any like embarrassing boner situations. I don't think.
No,
none that were life ending. I feel like there's only a few things that can happen to you in high school that feel like kind of life ending, and I don't think having people see you have a boner is one of them.
Not life ending.
It's pretty common, I would think, having a boner. Everyone's
had it. I mean, he even answered, so I'm sure he's had it, and maybe he's looking for assurance.
Maybe his life just ended.
Yeah, sorry, bro. The wet dream though, that would be one. I've had wet dreams before. That's a weird one.
Yeah, but not in school.
That would be really strange if you were just sleeping.
See, that would be embarrassing if you fell asleep and like you just came mid-class. That would be tough. That would be a tough one to live down, I think. But also that would be so kind of like, that'd be so bizarre that you could be like, I don't know, man, that was crazy. Like I just woke up. I feel like if you leaned into it, nobody could really, everyone would just be like, at least he's cool about it. That's pretty funny. He's a funny guy. For he is a jolly good fellow. For he is a jolly good fellow.
If it didn't come through my pants, I think I would just be like, ditch the underwear.
Yeah, you throw your underwear out and you wouldn't tell a soul.
Or
except your boys. You'd be like, yo.
And then they would roast me for it and tell the whole school. Like one time, dude, I had the worst stomach ache of my life at a school dance. And my one friend was like, I feel like I've told this on the pod before, but he was just like, go in there. I got your back, bro. And then he told literally everyone. They all started fucking with me. I was like, bro, that was sacred. That was sacred. I had a stomach ache. I'm like shitting my brains out. And it's the one where you get cold.
Oh, dude.
And you're in a high school.
You know what's fucked up? I ate ice cream. That is fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's not.
That's
no friend of mine, no more.
Damn, unforgivable offense.
Unforgivable.
Dude, trying to explain that video to people that are like 20 now is impossible.
They don't get
because
it.
it's not funny. Like
It's
if you watch
not.
it now, it's like so corny.
But that's that. But everything like stemmed from that. That
Oh,
like
dude.
shoes. But that's pre-shoes. That's like you should have had to download that video to watch it.
Yeah, it's definitely pre-YouTube.
Good video? I don't know.
Well, there was a series of them too.
Oh, I've only watched the one. Maybe I watched the series. But I don't really remember now. I feel like I've only seen one of that. But yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where Unforgivable, Bunny, Tap Dancer, Goddess,
Ugh.
and fucking what's that other video? Tub Girl ruled the internet, ruled the digital landscape.
Now that if people have that type of success, they're rich off that shit now. This poor guy's. What does the Unforgivable guy do now?
He might be dead, man.
Dude, rest in peace. Pour one out for the homie.
He might be dead. I got no reason to think that, but for some reason, I just feel like he hasn't. Like I haven't seen like a tweet. No one retweeted him. It was like, oh yeah, I made this video. Freaking. Now I'm a lawyer.
I got no reason to think he's alive.
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't seen him surface at all. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. But Tub Girl, I wish her the best, man. That's always been a mystery.
Poor Tub Girl. I mean, poor all those like Pan Olympics people and Girls in Cup.
I could never watch that shit.
Yeah, I think
Stuff where people are getting hurt is just like doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
No, thank you.
No, we don't. I do not want.
I'm just reading these. What are the pod's thoughts on Pizza Hut and other non-Domino's fast food pizza chains? Domino's is the superior fast food pizza, but what do you all think about the other simpletons?
So, I'll start with Pizza Hut. I'll say this. There are times it can be good.
Yes,
It can be good and it's disgusting, but their crust is actually phenomenal. Like their crust is really good, but my thing is it really doesn't have tomato sauce on it, which is kind of like crazy.
They don't have the robust sauce.
There's like actually not tomatoes on it. So it's kind of just like a cheese. Listen, sometimes it can be good, Pizza Hut, but it's not my preferred. But dude, I love Little Caesars. I love it.
Little Caesars is good. I don't love it. I'm not there.
But like, what other chain like
at that Bass's? I mean, for $5, you can't beat it. You can't beat it.
Not Pizza Hut. Papa John's used to be good in the early 2000s. I think it was actually like the goated chain at the time.
If you're ever in the UK, I forget where it is in the UK, but we got that Papa John's and it was fucking the best Papa John's ever. I gave it a
That is true.
We gave it a 5 out of 5 rating.
Yeah. Well, they did ask for that too.
Well, to be fair, they deserved it.
They gave us a free soda and they were like, "Do you mind giving us a 5-star rating on Yelp?" And we were like, "All right, well." Sure.
They didn't sound like that, but yes.
Yeah, they did. It was honestly more. It was not totally in English, and they also actually like kind of begged us to do it.
But we got back to the spot, man. I think about that pizza a lot. Actually,
that
was
saved
good,
our lives,
dude.
man.
That's when the UK was like it was going up. That was before everything fell to the wayside, dude. That was good, man.
There's no better food than middle of the night like chain pizza that you got out of desperation. Like for some reason that
it's
just
open.
Like, just like a hot pizza that, eating in the hotel room. That's
yum.
what's up.
That's yum.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of like I don't think Jets or anything counts because that's like
I'm not counting Jets.
awesome.
It's awesome.
Better than Domino's.
But it's not as big. It's not world or nationwide.
No, it's just regional.
I need a nationwide chain. Little Caesars one, Pizza Hut, Domino's. I mean, CC sucks ass. That's not even a pizza chain. Dude.
I always thought before I went there, like, how bad could it actually be? And we went, and I was like, this is insulting.
it actually hurt my feelings.
It was like
and I was a young
pizza
boy.
that you would make in like an easy bake oven. It was fucked up, man.
I'd much rather have like an Elio's or a Red Baron or anything like that.
Oh, dude, I love Red Baron, bro.
When we were up in the cabin and we cooked that
Love
that pizza, it wasn't a Red Baron's pizza, but it was
It was Red Baron.
It was a Red Baron. It was good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I enjoyed
Red
it.
Baron and Tony's are the best frozen pizzas. In
We
my
got
opinion.
Red Baron. We got what, mac and cheese with it or something. We had some sort of other thing to complement. It was good. It hooked me up. It's a good slice.
Oh, maybe it was mac and cheese.
We definitely had mac and cheese at one point. We spent $200 on food, but it felt like we spent like $50 on food.
I think we bought kind of a lot of shit.
We got snacks. It was good.
It is fucked up how much food costs, because then it's like,
In this economy.
why do I buy that? Like, why do I buy this stuff? I should just eat out.
Mm-hmm. Every meal.
And that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I eat out pretty much every meal.
It's good. You ever been to Monster Vegan in Philly?
No.
We went last night. Not good. No, hold on.
like
let me pull
nicer,
that back. It was fine. Like it was good, but people like rave about it. It was a weird vibe inside. The food was just like I could make this at home. It's all vegan, by the way, and it was expensive. Like it was straight up like veg prices.
Like, what's the vibe? Is it like, was it like nice, or was it just like a kind of
No, it's
takeout place?
It's nice. Like you sit down and stuff, but it's like supposed to be a scary movie like themed, like monster themed, which I don't really love in the first place. Like I don't really want my restaurant to be themed. It feels like it takes away from the food, especially for the prices they're charging me. Dude, we spent like $20 on like French fries, like with gravy on it. It's like it should be better.
Gravy isn't even good.
Oh, it died. Oh no. Oh, we probably ran out of battery. Oh, that's okay. We got the main.
We're just going wide. Okay.
We're going wide. Patreon, baby. This one will probably die soon too.
All right.
I forgot these aren't plugged in. I just have battery on them.
Let's see let's see if we got one more question if I can round her out.
Mm-hmm. I got one here. Unless you find one and I got one.
Okay,
We'll give you a second to find it, so won't be talking in your ear.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Lately, I find myself sitting down very often to pee. I think it's underrated. Also, I'm assuming this is a male. It's very comfortable, and it gives me the time I have to shit to go on the gram. What do you think? Is sitting down to pee overrated or underrated? Greetings from Argentina.
Since you're not from America, I'm going to be nice about this.
Also, there might not even be a Patreon.
Probably not a patron. But if they subscribe to the Patreon, I'm going to say, I wouldn't say it's overrated or underrated. I think it's properly rated. I don't really hear much discussion about it or anyone having strong opinions on it. But I will say that sometimes when I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I sit down just so I don't fall down.
Yeah. Or splash all over the place too.
But if I sit down, I'm usually, my body's like, time to take a shit. And automatically, even if I don't have to go, is like...
You're pushing.
Not even pushing. My body is... I could feel my body preparing to shit. So then you're kind of like, should I now that I'm sitting here? So I don't do it unless I got the time for it. Nighttime's
a good time. But yeah, dude, if I was like... sometimes you just need a little alone time. You just sit down, just pop a squat and piss. Sacred. You can lock there's usually locks on bathroom doors. So you're gonna lock the door. You're just gonna piss. If you have the time, sitting down, I like it. I guess, is it underrated? No, it's perfectly rated, but it shouldn't be frowned upon. Is what I'm saying. It shouldn't be like, oh, you're a man and you're sitting down and pissing. It's like, yeah, I wanted to sit down and piss. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I am kind of surprised that like peeing standing up is such a kind of gender specific thing. I mean, it makes sense.
We're smashing gender norms here.
We really are, because I think women should be allowed to stand up and just piss all over their own legs. And I think that men should be able to sit down and not piss on the... Honestly, I think in public, this might be counter...
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I'm a germaphobe, but I am grossed out. I don't like having... If my fingers are... Any part of my hands are sticky for 1 second, it like I immediately have to take care of it.
Oh yeah, it sucks, dude. That's why I have to work with gloves on. I can't have messy hands. I got pussy hands, dude. I can't help it. Yeah, shit. What do you got? We got one more for them.
All right. Hold on. I think I got one, but let me check this. See if these ones are better. All right. What's your favorite Arkham game and Batman villain? My favorite Arkham game is Arkham Knights, I believe. Is that the third one where you get the Batmobile? That one's just kind of the best one. That's it falls into our philosophy of like, it's hard with those games. It actually isn't that hard to go back and play the previous ones because they're not as shitty.
Yeah.
Like if you play the first one, like Arkham Asylum, that one's a little harder to go back to because there's so many things that you can do in the other ones that just like it's a little more simplified.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the Arkham Knights is my favorite one.
Yeah, never seen or I never played any of them. But if I'm just going off based off character villains, is it favorite villain kind of thing?
I think favorite game and favorite villain, favorite Batman villain.
Favorite game, I don't have one, but because I never played him. But I like the Jim Carrey villain, Riddler. He's a good one.
He sucks in the games though. He's annoying. He's just like a.
I like his leotard.
He wears a Dude, those movies are so crazy. They're like forgotten in time.
Or like Penguin's, not Penguin. What's the ugly looking motherfucker from the latest Batman movie with Pattinson?
Oh, you mean Colin Farrell, one of the most handsome men alive?
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Dude, it's crazy because there's a whole show coming out, the Penguin show around the Colin Farrell Penguin, and I was like, dude, this motherfucker agreed to get like probably 5 hours of hair and makeup every single day to film an entire series of a show. One that if it's successful, they'll definitely make another one. I'm just like, dude, boy, I would have to either love acting so very much or I would have to be getting so much money to do that.
It's probably the second one.
But dude, that shit probably hurts so bad that it's just uncomfortable to have on your face all day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no thank you on that one.
And dude, to be Colin Farrell and you walk around and everyone's probably like treats you, they're just like, oh, you shoot him a smile. Chicks are probably like, hee. Everyone's like, oh, here you go, Mr. Farrell. And then you look like an ugly
That's no fair to the
slob, and then people probably treat you different.
That's no fair to the ugly folks out there, you know? We want to eat too. You know, don't come down to our level, stay up at your level.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It's tough, man.
Us uglies out here, we don't get the same privileges.
Let's cancel him. Colin,
hey,
getting canceled.
The way the world is, somebody has to suffer at all times.
And Colin might be the one.
That's the reality of reality.
Oh, no, we are the one. I want Colin to be the one, but...
Maybe that's why they did the show.
He's one of my favorite Irishmen. You know, you got him, you got Bono.
Barry Keoghan. That kid from Saltburn. He's awesome, though.
Dude, I don't like him.
He's also the Joker. Did you know that?
I may have known that. Is he in Eternals? The Eternals? Know. He's like the guy with like the really skin tight face.
No, Eternals is Marvel.
Yeah, I know.
Joker's DC.
I know. Oh wait, what's his name? Keegan?
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan.
He has like little eyes.
Yeah, like beady little eyes. Let me see if it's right. Yeah. He's in the Eternals.
He's in.
He doesn't play the Joker in the Eternals.
He's in a bunch of shit with Colin Farrell. Now that I think about it, he's in Banshees of Inisherin and Killing Every Sacred Deer. That's the first movie I saw him in. I
people
liked
like
him a
that
lot.
movie. Here's the thing: I didn't like the Eternals, and that's the first thing I really saw him in. I was like, man, I really hate this character.
What does he do? Is he like a superhero?
Yeah, it's Drug, Druig, Drug. That movie sucked ass. Holy shit! But
I'm surprised he's in it.
Yeah, The Green Knight. I mean, I know he's a good actor, but I didn't like him in it. But
Dublin, Ireland. He's like a retarded kid in the Banshees of Inisherin.
Dude, hell yeah, that's
freaking sweet.
I like having these back.
And you will respect my
authority. All right, well, hey, thanks everyone for coming over here and listening to the rest of the mailbag questions.
What should I eat for dinner? I'm gonna go get dinner after this. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Joey's having dinner with a friend. So
you're free agent.
And I do have her car, which is something I usually wouldn't have.
Choices. You got some choices. Yeah. You trying to eat at home? Get Triangle Tavern takeout, on the way home.
Oh, that's far though.
We got the cars. I'm saying it's South Philly on the way home. Oh, you're trying to.
It's not on my way home.
I mean, like you can loop it on the way home.
Yeah.
North Philly. You can do.
I don't know. I feel like I could. Dude, honestly, I might just get Indian.
Yeah, dude. Indian on a night off from the gals.
I think
Post up.
she's having Indian.
Well,
too.
that's only fair. That's a nice thing to do.
That is true. It's
Yeah.
just like.
That's honorable.
And then I'll just say like I had Indian. I knew that you were having it, so I wanted to feel like I was having it with you.
That's very sweet.
Yeah. It's a lie, but
It makes sense. All right. Well, Indian for dinner tonight. Who knows what I'm gonna have? Maybe Mediterranean food. We'll see. Jury's still out. Maybe just pizza.
Opa.
Opa. See you, everybody.
bye, patrons.